Hey guys, welcome back to Shounencast, and today we'll be ranking our top 5 favorite anime trios.
First we're gonna start off with our honorable mentions, which is gonna be Love is War. Really nice dynamic between them. Great romance anime with a very good, strong main cast. Then we put Mob Psycho 100. We love the dynamic, but unfortunately, there's just not enough of the three together as much as some of these other ones, and not as interesting. AOT, really good, but not always the center of the stage in their own respective show, so not as interesting. Couldn't make the top 5. Then we also have JoJo. Choose anyone you want. Our personal favorite, the Stardust Crusaders, the GOATs. And then, of course, Demon Slayer. Very classic, good dynamic. And yeah, let's move on to the top 5.
Starting at top 5, we have Chainsaw Man, and this group, for the most part, start off working not well together, but they learn to find themselves through each other, which makes their dynamic that much better. Plus, the comedy around the trio is so entertaining and hilarious.
Yeah, it was really interesting to watch Denji, Aki, and Powered grow to really care about each other as they start off very much misfits, very much antagonistic toward each other, and you even see at the end, like, Aki gives up on his dreams of revenge in order to try to help his friends, and of course, their good choices become their downfall, as many good choices do in the world of Chainsaw Man.
Another thing I definitely like about this trio as well is I love it, even though it's like a really big trope whenever it's like a trio. I like these two goofy people and then that one level-headed guy that always keep them in check, and that's exactly what Aki does with Power and Denji.
All right, moving on to number 4, we have Naruto, Team 7, the OG trio, very classic. And yeah, they're just really enjoyable. I mean, my first anime personally, and a lot of fun watching them mess around. But also
100%.
have a pretty strong friendship where they're able to bring back Sasuke, of course, at the end.
Watching them like throughout like the Chunin exam and Land of Waves, like learn together about ninjutsu and chakra control, and also like get through the Chunin exam mission, like it was just like really great. I loved it so much. And the best part is, like, even though they're not together throughout the rest of the series, individually they're still extremely fleshed out and well written. It still feels like that trio is always there, especially in the final arc when they come together and they use everything that they've learned together. It's just amazing.
Yeah. They put a really strong emphasis on their bond throughout, as Naruto and her Sasuke, or Sakura are chasing after Sasuke. Is it's very much prevalent throughout the series, their bond and connection as friends in wanting to save him from himself.
Especially since like they're like rivals in the sense, even though they're a trio, they still help each other out and they're still competing with each other, which just makes it that much better.
All right, moving on to number 3, we have One Piece, and this is not the whole Straw Hat crew, but just the monster trio of Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. They're really great, as Luffy, being the captain, gets a lot of support from them, and you see their admiration and respect for Luffy grow throughout the series, as his wish and dream of becoming the Pirate King really makes them want to become better as people and as fighters, and so you see their loyalty to him and ability to just put themselves on the line for him and the whole crew. And even though they don't like each other at times, you see that Zoro and Sanji, they always trust each other in the really intense situations, and will even fight alongside each other when it comes down to it. And the reason they can do this is because Luffy has helped them throughout in connecting to each other, as their admiration for Luffy joins them together. And so the three of them help become the core trio of the Straw Hats and the fighters and defenders of them.
Alright, for number 2, we got Hunter x Hunter. And personally, I think watching the Hunter x Hunter squad for the first time was the most interesting and enjoyable cast on this list.
100%, especially the mystery with Kill and how he was an assassin and Kurapika trying to kill the spiders. Each person in the group like had their own goal they wanted to complete, but they still helped each other like throughout like the exams to work together, and they just bonded so well together. It fit in perfectly.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that, and it felt very natural the way the story portrays the relationship, is they sort of go in and out of each other's lives, like Kurapika sort of coming in and out throughout the story, and even Leorio showing up at the end. It's really sort of telling on Togashi's writing style, as he's wanting sort of this battle of all these 4 people are battling their sort of existential thoughts on where they want to go in life, who they want to be, and it all blends really well as they sort of counter each other's own like arguments and sort of help develop each other's characters. So it was really well done from a character development standpoint.
And number 1 on this list has to go hands down to Yu Yu Hakusho. Everything about this squad is absolutely fantastic. Character design, the way the group came together, how each of them are just so unique. In terms of character development, each one stand out beautifully. There isn't even one you'd put higher or lower. I see them all equal. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, no, for sure. This is just, I mean, it's perfection developing such a well-rounded group of characters. There's many times it's one or two in the trio outshine another, but in this one it's really close. I mean, you've got Yusuke, obviously the main character, but they all bounce off each other so well, and it's a really interesting dynamic. It's also very interesting how he really was in his bag even more here with the idea of existentialism, as the entire anime and these guys' entire character arcs is all about what they're fighting for, and I feel like the whole anime surrounding their relationship was really interesting, because at the end goal, they sort of realize they're fighting for each other. They're fighting for their friendship, as they've all sort of grown up a lot, very lonely and sad in many ways. And their friendship really helps them develop a personality, understand where they want to go in life, and helps them all move on from past trauma, past loneliness, and going forward with friends triumphantly. It's really well done by Togashi, and just fantastic main squad.
Yeah, and also like the power system in the group like is so fantastic as well. Like for example, Kuwabara, when he has the sword and then how his sword shines really bright is like the same way that he shines the brightest in the group. Or even like Hiei with the Dragon of Darkness, it like reflects on his darker side and colder side as well as a character throughout the whole show. Even Yusuke and like his spirit gun, when he wields the quote-unquote gun that takes lives because he didn't care for his own life, until he went on this journey with the squad to understand like how precious his life truly is.
Yeah, it's really profound.
Alright everyone, thanks for watching. This was our top 5 best anime trios. I hope everyone does agree with this list, because I couldn't even think of a single other trio that could replace anyone in this top 5. Comment down below what's your favorite top 5, and if you enjoyed this type of content, make sure you subscribe to see more videos like this. This was Shounencast, and we'll see you guys in the next one.